Welcome, Cocktail Corner. I'm the Gnome, and this is Gnome's Tavern, and we have another great cocktail for you today. Now, I had a good buddy, the rusty bartender, submit to the Sazerac Challenge, and he wanted me to make this cool Guinness syrup, this Guinness stout syrup, and then he also told me I had to buy this Jameson Black Barrel. Well, I made the Sazerac, and it was delicious. Check out the live stream to go watch that. And while I was on Instagram, my good buddy, It's Cocktail Hour, made a cinnamon roll cocktail, and I thought that was pretty good. But you know what's even better? If we add a little bit of an Irish twist to it with some Guinness syrup and some Irish whiskey instead of mezcal and cinnamon syrup. So I was thinking, you know, also what's going on is one of my favorite events of the year is the Six Nations competition. It's between Ireland, Wales, Scotland, England, France, and Italy. And they compete every year, and then does a round robin, and whoever wins, wins the Six Nations. And it's kind of bigger than almost any event in rugby. Probably world champions, you could argue, but Six Nations is very, very big. And it's one of my favorite times of the year because I love rugby. I love my Ireland team. My family is from Ireland. So, and my buddy Whiskey Nerd, we celebrate Irish tradition here on the channel. So I'm going to do a little Irish twist on this. And I was going to name the cocktail Anybody But England, because if you are into Six Nations, you know that you should root for anybody but the English. You always root for them to lose. But I need the English to actually win, and I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. But I actually need the English to win this weekend. I need them to beat France, so my beloved Ireland team can win. And it was also, I love watching Italy because Italy's kind of the underdog. So it was a great rugby weekend. So I'm going to call this Six Nation Weekend, or maybe something else. Maybe Sexy Six Nations. Maybe that's cool. Put down below what you would like to call this cocktail. And we're going to go dive on into the drink. All right, so this is a shaking cocktail. We're going to do 1 ounce of our Jameson Black Barrel. Now definitely go check out the Rusty Bartender and my friend the Whiskey Nerd. They used all kind of whiskey cocktails. Really 2 great channels that you guys need to watch. And then we're gonna do 1 ounce. Now they used Liquor 43 because that's kind of now the cool liquor and coffee drinks. I love the dark notes of Guinness. So we're actually gonna use a really nice cacao from my good buddy Andrew. And this stuff is becoming very precious. So we're gonna do 1 ounce of the cacao. And then we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of our espresso. Fresh espresso. Try to do an Irish bean. That's what I have. Irish breakfast mix. So we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of espresso. And now we're gonna do 1/4 ounce of our Guinness syrup. It's 1/3 cup Guinness. Well, I think 1/3 cup sugar and mix together on a pot. And then you kind of let it oh gosh, my brain, sorry. Today's been a really long day. You kind of let them combine and all of that. But that's what you guys like. You like the unedited, you like the craziness. And now we're gonna shake it up and pour it out. So we're gonna take our rocks glass and we're gonna take our rock and we're gonna put those right in there. And we're gonna pour this cocktail out. Ooh, looks so pretty. Make sure to leave some space because we're going to have a little milky foam. Now, my foamer is kind of being a jerk today. And so you want to do this about for 20 seconds. Now, the recipe will be at the bottom. It's 2 ounces of heavy creamer. 1/4 of that Guinness syrup. Some grounded cinnamon and also a little bit of vanilla extract. And it should be nice and foamy. Then we're going to take a big spoon. If mine's not super foamy, do not hate. Oh, no, it is really foamy. Ooh. Ah. All right, foamer. I stand corrected. You did the job. Ooh, it's kind of like a White Russian almost, like a coffee, a little bit of a fancier White Russian. Then we're going to put a little cinnamon on top. Yeah. Sounded like shit right there. Yeah. Now let's give it a try. I haven't tried this yet. I tried the foam to make sure I made it right, but that was about it. Let's give it a try. God damn, that's out of this world delicious. It's Oh, man. That is fantastic. I think this might replace the espresso martini for me for at least a good bit. Man, the Irish whiskey's fantastic. The cacao is just a big bah of flavor. The foam is nice and fun. I kind of like it with the Guinness syrup. I think I'm liking it with the Guinness syrup a little bit more than the cinnamon. That way, because cinnamon kind of can take over your flavor. So having a little bit of cinnamon in the foam, I think is fantastic. But man, let's actually stir it up a little bit too. I kind of don't want this ice cube. I kind of want to serve it up. I might actually serve it up when I do my little short, because I kind of, this ice cube's in the way. Like, get out of here, ice cube. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I hope you guys like this. I hope you follow me for more. Tell me who you're rooting for Six Nations, and tell me what should we name this cocktail. It might be Nations. I like Sexy Six Nations. That's what I like for my Irish. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But thank you all for watching, and don't forget to always tip your bartender. Cheers, y'all.